Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So today I'm going to share with you the very basic, the foundations of the 1850s Wing Chun. So here on, you know what is going on this basic. You know, if people have no idea on this basic and have not developed the skill, then one simply don't know. Now, before I get into technical, I have three things to share with everybody today who study Chinese Kung Fu or study Wing Chun. The first thing is, one need to focus on one thing at a time. And when one heard something, one need to focus on one thing at a time. Instead of going all over the world using all type of words or terminology which one have no idea what it is. Let me share with you an example. The first skill one need to develop in the Wing Chun 1850, which I put it clearly with every steps in my book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science. And the first thing is you need to aware of your body. Aware. However, you will be amazed to read all the message sent to me from Wing Chuners, from Chinese martial art practitioners. The first thing is you need to aware of the body, physical. Guess what? When they read the aware, their mind will get into qi, internal, fa jing. So well, they've missed completely what I am presenting in that book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science, which is step by step to lead the person to really experience what is it. But most, they don't do this way. When I say aware, they will get into all this qi, fa jing, and all those kind of stuff. When I say momentum, they will have their momentum here and there. But you know, when you read what they write there, if you really know what is the skill of 1850 Wing Chun, that they have no idea what it is. So this is the first thing. Today's Wing Chun and traditional Chinese martial art, especially with this internal, all this thing, is a mess. It is actually produce people who not be able to think, but just repeating empty words, which they don't know what it is, like parrots. If one wants to learn real Kung Fu, drop that. Well, actually, you know. Even if you go to get an engineering degree or a grad school in engineering or medical, you need to know everything in details before you make a comment on things. That's how things supposed to learn. Okay, so this is the number one important. If you cannot cut it off, guarantee you go nowhere. but talk big. So avoid that. Number two, people love to use this term research. Research. And often people told me, hey Hendrik, this is not 1850 Wing Chun, this is your research. You know, this again is misuse of the word research. What is research? It is just a term, a big sound, big term. Seriously, you want to do research? Like when we start a company, technology company, say in Silicon Valley, we search for everything. Why? Because people is going to sue you if you using their technology. Okay? So you better know that you do not step in anybody's patent or technology. You better know what you're doing. So there's research. You search for everything, details and everything. Today's research, I challenge everybody in the world today on Wing Chun who said they are doing research. Doesn't matter, you go to China to visit the most authentic, the oldest grandmaster and so forth, so forth, so forth, whatever. Worldwide or China or whatever. Let me ask you questions. Have you ever seen those who said they do research Wing Chun be able to present or presenting what is a sticking body short strike or Tip San Tuin Da? You know that term is using in the Yip Man movie series, Tip San Tuin Da. But have you ever seen anybody, be it in China today or anybody, show you what is Tip San Tuin Da or sticking body short strike? The answer is zero if you stop the time right now. So what is the research? It's so simple a thing. Sticking body short strike. Tip San Tuin Da, isn't that term is used in the Yip Man movie? Those are Chinese terms people using in Fatsan, in Gongzhou, in everywhere. But what is it? Can you show me? Of course, it's zero there. So how is this research? You can go to China for 25 years or 50 years or 100 years, talking with all the grandmaster, but you don't even know what is sticking body short strike, Tip San Tuin Da. So how is that research? It is this simple. Okay? Do I do research on the 1850s Wing Chun? No. What I'm doing is not research. What I'm doing is verifications. I learned this stuff, writing and everything, passing down from the red boat, the anti-Ching red boat until today. You know, passing down to me, from Yik Kam, the Cho family, and then to me. Well, that's what I learned. What I'm doing is verification. Where is what this material I learned come from in the China history? Well, nothing come out from blue, right? So I'm doing a verifications. I'm not doing research. And then, say when I wrote the book, Restricting Wing Chun and Decoding Wing Chun, what I found from my verifications, I map it into sports science. So today we know what exactly is the ancient Chinese talk about. Is there any research? Come on, that's not research. That's called verifications. You verify with history of the China, the formal history. you verify with sports science and medical science today. So stop to using that research term. So this is the second thing very important. The third thing, which I want to share with everybody. There are a lot of people or grandmaster today in Wing Chun who do not have character or proper character. Okay? I have met that people who, they are Chinese who do that, there are Westerner who do that. So, what is this bad behavior? What the bad behavior is like this. When they cannot get it, they will turn around to destroy it. Yes, I met people like that. They demand things from me. There's one Westerner who demand that I have to share everything to him because he is this grandmaster, have a lot of students, he can grow this 1850 Wing Chun, blah, blah, blah. When I don't want to give him that, I kick him out, turn around. Practice that practice of, if you cannot get it, you want to destroy it. And then start to create this Wing Chun 1600, whatever. Same thing. There are people who learn from me and then know that, oh, this is related to 峨眉十二庄. But I don't give them whatever the core, like I shared these few days in this YouTube with you. Guess what? Turn around. Oh no, the 1850s Wing Chun, the Chou family Wing Chun got nothing to do with 峨眉十二庄. Did they know what they are talking about? And some say, well, you know, we go learn 峨眉十二庄. Hendrik, you don't know 峨眉十二庄. And there are a Chinese so-called grandmaster of Chou family in Asia who have no clue on what is the 1850s 4 sets. I went to Singapore to teach him. And then turn around doing all this, or 峨眉, not 峨眉, this authentic, all this. Simple. When they cannot get what they want, they'll like to destroy it. You think that people will not see those kind of behavior? Is this the behavior of a just warrior, grandmaster? Of course not. So, for past 8 years, I stay alone, I walk my way alone, like the song My Way, because I don't buy all those unprofessional thing. In professional, in engineering or medical, you can disagree with that guy, you can having fiction with that guy, but is it so? One need to tell the truth because that's professional. So, with these three I share with you, how the world you can have any Wing Chun grandmaster? You couldn't even enter into the duo or learning the basic because the character, not be able to think clearly, try to boot things for agenda, try to destroy things because they do not get what they want. Avoid those behavior. Okay? Even if we don't talk about the Chinese Moutak, the martial virtue, those type of behavior have no room in the real professional world. So if you want to be a real grandmaster, you can with those type of behavior. Am I a grandmaster? As I told you, no. I'm just Horatio. I promise to tell the story of Hamlet. I tell the world the story of Hamlet. That's who I am. I'm not a grandmaster. Okay? Now, last time I talked about the momentum combo of the sticking body short strike. The 1850 Xiu Lim Tao set with the 4 parts. Today I want to start to share with you the core of the basic body conditioning. Okay? You must know this. Today I'm going to share with you 2. The first is called how to drive your body. The second is the Xing Qi to Dan Tian. If you don't know this, you are shut out from the 1850s Wing Chun's body conditioning. Don't tell me you have this Tai Chi internal, you have the Mei 12 Zhuang. If you don't know this, you are shut completely off from 1850 Wing Chun, meaning you are just doing what? Making posture. Okay? Theater, drama. You do not know what is 1850s Wing Chun basic. You never get it. That's straightforward for you. Now let's start with one thing. For example, the Sanjin in Kyokushin or the Sanjin in Ngo Gun. You know what the Sanjin is for? Of course, the Sanjin is to strengthen the bone and muscle. The Sanjin is learning how to breathe. The Sanjin is how to develop the intra-abdominal pressure so you can use in the fight and you can take impact on your body. Isn't it? So, what is so different with your Wing Chun 1850 Xiu Lim Tao set? The truth is, there's nothing different. Everything in the proper Chinese martial art, you need to develop the skill like those who train in the Sanjin, be in Kyokushin or be in Ngo Gun. Now, if you cannot present what is the basic of, say, analogy to the Sanjin of the Kyokushin, how do you breathe? How do you tighten your butt? And how can you achieve that? And what is the result? I mean, you don't know anything. Just talk. Okay? Now, for the 1850s Wing Chun, there are 2 very basic things which is not exist in the Pro-Qing Wing Chun, which is the source of Wing Chun today, which is the Wing Chun created after 1860. Doesn't matter it's Dai Fa Ming Gam lineage or it is Wong Hua Bo lineage, they don't have it. Now, I'm not putting down Dai Fa Ming Gam or Wong Hua Bo. I just tell you that this is a technical stuff. It is like Qi Ji Guang. At Qi Ji Guang time, he tell the Chinese, the army, hey man, you guys sword, the Chinese sword, You know the Japanese katana? When it strikes you, you can put two Chinese swords together. And a katana just have to strike once and it'll break your both sword, two swords. Hey man, it is a war, okay? Are you serious that you want to use a Chinese sword to block that katana from the Japanese samurai? Even if you use two, you drop that because that katana sweep down, it's over. This is in the history. It is in the people still doing scientific research today on it. You can see the Chinese TV series which is deep into that with today's science. So I tell you this is because you are Wing Chuners, you want to fight Xi Xiaodong. Let's not talk who win, who lost. Do you know what you have? Do you know what he have? It is serious, right? Or are your Wing Chun just making the Yip Man movie? I want excitement. I saw that movie, or Bruce Lee's movie, or punching the Japanese karateka. When you cannot fight the Kyokushin, you name it Kyokutin. So you beat the Kyokutin in the movie, like Yip Man 4. Well, how many seconds you last if you go to the Kyokushin Open? You're living in the fantasy, okay? So, it is about Wing Chuners' future, Wing Chuners' safety, and Wing Chuners need to live in reality. That's why I say this. Okay? Now, let's go technical now. The first thing which I want to share with you today, which is non-exist in all the 小念頭尋橋標誌 Wooden Dummy, 黃華寶 and 大花面感 don't know. So you ask me, challenge me. Henry, how come you say they don't know? Well, it's simple. You look at all the grandmaster, the student, the grand student of 大花面感 or 黃華寶, you can see right away they have it or not. Okay? Now, today, the first thing you must remember this. Wing Chun 1850 is based on Shaolin Sword Strike. Shaolin Sword Strike is based on General Qi Ji Guang's military training. And the bottom line is like today's MMA, it is the momentum combo. It is the bottom line. Okay? Don't give me all those Tai Chi, Jing, Qi. Those are bullshit that never happen in the real world for the fight. Have you ever seen those things? You see that when the Japanese, the Chinese fight the Japanese like Hong Sing Choi Lei Fat, you have all those nonsense Qi internal bullshit. So it's momentum. Choi Lei Fat is actually a descendant of the Ming Dynasty military, okay? That's how Chinese Kung Fu is. Now, because of this is momentum combo, guess what? The proper teaching on this body, very basic body, have three parts. Today, we talk about footwork. Like in the Wing Chun, plum flower footwork, and everybody define their one. And then talk about hand techniques. Your tan bong fuk hand techniques. So everybody doing what? Somebody stand like that. Doing their 小念頭, have to have a structure, entire body up. So they say, well, that is the structure. You can get the force from the ground up. and then some lean back, and then some say you have to put your spine this way, that way. And some you see doing things like putting the shoulder over here in center line like that, okay? And some doing the chi sao, hunching the back with the butt pop out. And then when you go punching, you do this type of punching, or you go this type of square out at punching. All of this missing one really important thing, critical thing. And that is what? In the ancient, in order to play this momentum combo game, it's written clearly in the Shaolin short strike document, which is, of course, is the evolutions of the Qi Ji Guang, the three parts. The footwork part, the body driving part, hand techniques. The footwork is called Bo Fat. As today people call it footwork. Hand is called Sao Fat, like today, hand techniques. The handling of the body from here to here is called San Fat. San Fat meaning how you drive this body. So why is that important? Hey, come on. The most heavier thing in your body, entire body, is between the hip and your shoulder. If you don't know how to handle this part, this most heavier part, how to drive it, how are you going to do well in your momentum combo or momentum? But today, people say this is footwork. What, triangle footwork. And then this Tan Bong Fu, missing the body driving. You end up that people punching like that, square, punching like that. And then, or just have a turn where you're leaning back, or you have the hunchback. Anybody who really know Chinese Kung Fu, just look at that, will know that you don't have San Fat. You don't have the training of how to drive your body. So you say, well, Hendrik, can you illustrate how about this driving of your body? Sure, very simple. Say I want to walk one step forward. This is the heaviest in my body. Momentum is mass multiplied by velocity. If I want to walk one step, how do I handle this mass where I generate the momentum? So how? If I want to walk one step back, I still need to deal with this thing. So that is the most heavy part. And in the short strike is known, it's written in the Shaolin classic. Your footwork, you have to handle, the first priority is your body driven, how you drive your body, and then the footwork. Your arm techniques, hand technique is the third priority. The first is your body, the second is the leg. Because this is the heaviest, physics, okay? And this is how the Chinese, the ancient Chinese who is real Shaolin, real Qi Ji Guang, is doing that. So it's so simple that anybody just walk straight and pay attention to the body. How suppose I handle this, drive this body so that I have a proper moving forward in a high speed, or backward, or turn, or those kind of things. Until you have that, like the other day I said, I want to get in. Isn't my body have to get in first? I have to generate that momentum with my body first. Say I get to a ball like the other day. Okay? Generating this and putting a ball, what turning is a different story. Now how about I do a shoulder bump? This part. So, you can do all your 3 sets. Your PUG and everything. But you don't aware of your body driving. How are you going to get in? How are you going to play here? You can. So it's not my rule. It is written clearly in the Shaolin Short Strike book. A short strike art, the first priority is handling this body driving. The second is your footwork. The third is your hand. So your plum flower footwork, you need to have your body. You need to initiate a lot of things because, hey, come on, you have your initiations or your initiate how to say that, your initiate momentum, because before you move your body, before you generate the momentum, you need to know how to deal with it, and that comes with what? So how do you handle your hip and your shoulder? Can you go like that, walking like that? Is that effective? Is that effective? Or that just go screw you up because you do not know how to handle this body? If you go like this and you miss it, so what happened? Is that clumsy? So what if I want to do my recycling momentum? How do I handle my body? How do I drive it? So, without going to anything deep in details of the short strike 1850s Wing Chun, today I have shared with you, all the Wing Chun today do not have this part. That's a disaster. That's why you can see in the YouTube, when people get in, like the other day I say using the Hyun in, my body is very close. You see they do this. You see they put their hand up, okay, like. If you see me doing it, okay, Hyun, I'm here, my body is here, okay? So I can hang my weight with him if I want. But you see people doing this. They are this far away. That is an indication to show you the person do not know how to handle this body, how it can slips in. You look at those who play jiu-jitsu or judo. They are good in handling this body. So, if you're keeping doing this, like Bruce Lee, come on. Technically, we know it is a dead end because fighting art is a science. And also, as I tell you, the handling of how to drive your body, the handling of your footwork, the handling of your hand techniques. San Fat, San is body, Bo Fat, your footwork, Sao Fat, your hand techniques. This is not my invention. This is what written in stone. This is the Shaolin art. Okay? So 1 point, you don't have this. The second point is, stop to tell me all this nonsense, Tai Chi, this internal, this bullshit, okay? You don't have this San Fat. It's very easy to spot. And today I reveal to you. Am I put you down? No. If you don't have this, how are you going to fight Xu Xiaodong? You know the answer. It's like that guy who fought the one-arm boxer. How are you going to fight a one-arm boxer in the boxing range when you cannot get close? Sticking body, short strike, we're going to eat his knee, pressure his body, and you have two ends. And it's unfair to fight a one-arm boxer. The first instant you damage his leg, getting this close, it is unfair to fight him. So why it become like that? It's because it doesn't have the basic. One don't even have a clear mind on what one is doing. You want to make war? You better know what you're doing and what other people is doing. Okay? Martial art is a serious stuff. Martial art is not making movie, okay? Or getting excitement. Oh, I want to be like the Yip Man in the Yip Man movie. Excitement. It's so inspiring. I can have my Wing Chun. Those are what is selling today. Is that Wing Chun? It is not even Chinese Kung Fu. Okay? So this is the first thing. Put in your vocabulary. Wing Chun need to bring back the driving of the body from hip to shoulder. And there are a lot of things you have to align up there. Okay? And you don't do things like square and then punch this way. And then you don't do like Bruce Lee's inch punch where your entire body flying out like a kite. Those are extreme. You cannot recycle your momentum. So one thing, put it aside. The second thing is Xing Qi to Dan Tian. So you know, just now I already shared with you that driving of the body is from Shaolin, okay? So stop all those internal Tai Chi, Wing Chun, or whatever bullshit, okay? You just don't know what you're talking about. That's what I said. You don't even know what is a sticking body short strike or what is a short strike art. Win or lose is different stuff. But one need to know what it is. People respect you because you know what you are doing. Not that you are the grandmaster, not that you are the best fighter in the world. But you can show what you are doing. It's technical stuff. The next thing is Xing Qi to Dan Tian. Today, 99% of those Xing Qi Dan Tian is bullshit. It is not according to what Chinese medicines, the real Chinese Taoists, or the real Buddhists. It is made up. So today I want to define with you what is the Dan Tian. Okay? So this is what is written in that 1850s Xiu Lim Tao classic. Dan Tian. Tian is a farm, like you have a strawberry farm. Dan is like your pill, okay, Alice's. Now what is Dan Tian? People say this Dan Tian, and you have to sing your qi here, and then you have to create this like a spiritual and all this whatever thing. Is that true? No. Dan Tian, the farm. This farm, what is this farm for? This is farming your internal organs, your heart, your lung, your kidneys, your stomach, your liver. So you want to have a proper distributions of your energy, which is balanced in your body. And due to that, it's called your qi xing to Dan Tian. And that energy is nurturing whatever under the farm. Under the farm, say this is the farm on the top. Under the farm is your organs, your heart, your lung, your kidney, your liver, your stomach. So when you sing qi to Dan Tian, it means that you actually balance out all your energy, and you be able to use the energy to farm, to nourish your internal organs. Okay? That is the purpose. Because it nourishes your internal organs, you become stronger, and you can nourish and grow your energy. That is the purpose. So if a person is sick, like me having a cold, weak, what should I do? I need to sing qi to Dan Tian, so it helps my internal organs. Okay? So don't think about other things. This is what the result you want. So that's why you'll be able to strengthen your body, have more energy. Forget about all the qi, fudging, or all those. Those are different stuff. Okay? Because when you want to fudging or anything, or using strength, this Dan Tian is overlapped with what? Your core, your intra-abdominal pressure. Okay? So you want to know, are you talking about nurture your qi and nurturing your internal organs? Or you are talking about intra-abdominal pressure, which is solidify your core. You be able to take impact like the Kyokushin Sanjin. Two different things, okay? Now, so that's why in the writing of the 1850 Xiu Lim Tao, it said that union in the Dan Tian, okay? So your qi union here, what happened? You want to have a balanced energy in your body so you can nurture your internal organs. Now, so why do you need to do that, to sing qi? It's because we human, after we come out from our mom's stomach, after we grow up, a lot of things here is no longer function naturally. That's why you have a lot of sickness and so forth, so forth. So right now when you practice that, you'll be able to union, all this energy here, to strengthen yourself, to make yourself more healthy. Okay? One other thing. Stop to do those idiotic things like, I want to sink my qi in Dan Tian, so in my Dan Tian grow. All this energy is here, pack up and accumulate. Sorry. Human. It's like a, those, like a tire, like a ball, like the beach ball, the ball. When you pump air into the ball, the air go all over to the ball. How the hell is the air will only go to a certain part of the ball? It doesn't make sense. That create what? In Chinese, in Chinese term, it say qi zhi xue yi. You create stagnation if you keeping thinking, I want to have my qi here, accumulate, blah, blah, blah. Putting my yi and my qi and all this nonsense. The late Grandmaster Nan Huaijing just wrote a book to clear all this bullshit. You put those kind of things there, then you get your qi, your energy stagnated here. You will cause yourself to have a lot of health problems. So get it? Xing qi to Dan Tian is meaning just union all the qi in a balanced way, and so the Dan Tian get the energy so you'll be able to nurture your internal organs. That's it. Don't thinking I want to get this like a ball of fire. Oh. They just tell me that you don't know anything. You never meet a real teacher. No. Of course, people talk about, oh, it get become warm. And then when it's become warm, and then it goes circulate this and that. Sure, it become warm. And it circulate. Well, what is the point of the warm and circulate? I just tell you, it nurtures your internal organs. Not just go get warm and then circulate, say, well, I have qi, I can sing my qi to Dan Tian. What a nonsense is that? Do you know what is the outcome you want? So at the beginning I say, if I practice San Jin, I know I'm training my breathing, my intra-abdominal pressure, my bone, my muscle, so I can withstand impact in the sparring. The same thing, you want to sing qi to Dan Tian because you want to nurture your internal organ. And again, in the 1850 Xu Lin Tao writing, it said that there's a term called guan yuan, a pressure point, an acupuncture point. It's a guan yuan. That guan yuan is within that Dan Tian area. So you know that guan yuan is a very important point for healing the body. Okay? So stop to getting all this bullshit movie and everything. But you know what? Nobody ever trained it. Everybody is grandmaster. Oh, I have qi flow. Flow what? Until you be able to nurture your your internal organs. What qi flow? What are you doing? Now, you want to have the qi flow to the Dan Tian. You want to have your qi be able to travel downward from your Ren meridians to your Dan Tian. Is that this simple? No. First, you have to have this proper stance. That's why in Wing Chun it said the equal shoulder stand in the 1850, or it can be say Yi Kam Yong Ma, the latter two clamping yang side stand. So what is yang? Yang is positive. This is yang. This is positive. So, if you have the proper stand, like those 6 core elements, the first four core elements in my book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science, you'll be able to do it in standing up. Your body is loose, all the joint is loose. Your mind is quiet now. And your breathing is deep. And then you'll be able to have that, your chi to travel downward from your chest down to the Dan Tian area via the Ren meridian, But then there's a prerequisite there. Losing your body, meaning your hip has to loose. Your armpit has to be loose. Because when you want chi travel from the chest down to the Dan Tian, this diaphragm and this pelvic floor muscle, it has to be really, really smooth, naturally, and deep when you're breathing. You'll be able to function this way, up and down. And at exhale, when this diaphragm moving up, your pelvic floor moving up, there's the time that your chi flow from your upper chest down to your Dan Tian. So it go back to your physical. You have the 7 bowl handling properly. You have this open up. You have this armpit open up. Then you can achieve that. And of course, like the first 4 core elements of the 6 core element, your body have to be loose, satisfy all the physical requirement. Your mind have to quiet down. You have to use awareness, not intention, attention, visualization. You just quiet down, and then you're aware of certain things, then that you fulfill that mind handling. And then your breathing has to go down naturally, so your diaphragm and your pelvic floor muscle is running really smoothly, softly, deeply. And then your chi come. It exists. And prior to that, the chi come, you get in the state called Xing Xi Xiang Yi. The mind and the breathing become unified. And only after that, you get quiet down, your mind get even quiet down, and then your chi will surface. Wow, it's in my book, Basic Wing Chun Art and Science. Okay? You just have to go step by step to read whatever I already tell you the process. To get there, you can get there. Or else means it's hopeless, okay? So there is the Xing Qi to Dan Tian part. So where is this technology come from? Just now we say that the handling of the body, the driving of the body, the footwork, the arm techniques, those are actually technology from Shaolin Short Strike. Well, all these things I just shared with you is from Ermei Zhuang. This is the technology the Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao designer took from the Ermei Zhuang, using it in the Xiu Lim Tao 1850 design. So that's why there's one Shaolin Short Strike, there's one this Ermei Zhuang. So, big deal if you go learn all your Ermei Zhuang dance, but you have no idea on this handling I just shared with you. You think there's a Yip Man movie showing Xiu Lim Tao, and then have this music come, you know, like you see all the demonstration of Wing Chun these days love to do that. So for the Xing Qi to Dan Tian, do you know how to handle your body, the first 4 core elements of your 6 core element, so that you be able to nurture your internal organs? Will you be able to actually really get the qi union here, where the qi moving downward with your ren meridian? I just shared with you what prerequisite you need to handle. Without this, you want to talk about, like I shared with you. That is when the qi flow from here to here, using intention. Because qi moves with your intention. So without this Xing qi to Dan Tian, you want to talk about this qi, that qi. It is hopeless, okay? That's why when people say, well, Hendrik, you don't know this first exercise of Mei. Bullshit. Get your Mei grandmaster here. Let he check on what I'm saying here. Anybody do not recognize this is talking bullshit, okay? Why do I know this? Why do you think I spent 40 years visiting all different seafoods? Should I go broadcast with you? Take a picture. Oh, this is this seafood. Oh, this is this grandmaster. But up to today, you will not be able to say, what is that? How to develop that? And is it this the ultimate? Of course not. I am a diabetic type 1. I have to take insulin every day. So let's live in the real world, okay? It helps, but it's not everything. On the other hand, the Shaolin short strike. If you don't handle this, how are you going to play? How are you going to play with the BJJ friend? How are you going to play with a Western boxer? You don't even know how to handle your body. You hunch back like that, butt pops out. Or you lean like that. Or you drag your leg like that, always putting your weight behind. How is that supposed to be Chinese martial arts? So this is what I like to share with you today. I go straight with you guys. That's why I shared with you the other day. My best friend just passed away. If I die tomorrow or I die today before I make this YouTube, you will never know what is exactly happened in the Chinese and in Wing Chun. And you want all this thing continue on? It's called wasting of life. That's why when people ask me, well, Hendrik, I want to learn this Wing Chun, that Wing Chun, this Tai Chi, that one. You know what I tell them? Go learn MMA if you want to fight. Go learn MMA, okay? If you want to get healthy, go just take class in the fitness class. Why? I'm really disappointed. What the heck is going on with this? Again, that's why I wrote everything down in the Restricting Wing Chun and the Decoding Wing Chun. I show you, I trained with this. So this is what I got with the scientific measurement. You cannot keep saying, oh, I can teach my student to Xing Qi. But you couldn't even know what the heck is handling your body. Easy to spot. You don't even know what is your heart rate variability handling. So it's only talk, bullshit. Yeah, you know, you're selling what? You're selling excitement, study with you because you are a grandmaster. Inspirations. Oh, because you study with me so you can have inspired by me and you can do all you want. What Wing Chun is that? That's why Bruce Lee said 50 years ago in Oakland, 45 minutes from my home. Land swimming. Okay? So the bottom line today, I share with you two things. For heaven's sake, you need to get your body driving back. The easiest way is when you have a walk, pay attention to your body, how you move your body. You want to go left side, go right side, go forward, go backward, go up, go down. For heaven's sake, just aware of your body. Don't get into all other things. You want to go Xing Qi to Dan Tian? Now you know. What is the purpose of Xing Qi to Dan Tian? Instead of saying, oh, there's a hit here, there's this. I mean, who the hell know? You know, you're just keeping talking about there's a qi here, qi there. Oh, I have the qi flow. You know all this qi bullshit? It is started in the 1980s after the Cultural Revolution. The Chinese government, somewhere in the official, somehow endorsed this. So you end up that you have a lot of Qigong master at that time. And 40 years later, you look at, like people in Xixiaodong all look at it and laugh the hell out of it. Why? Because it cannot stand the Western medicine's Western science analysis. It cannot go to the lab and prove it or repeat it. And what I want to share with you today is so that you all be able to repeat it. And after you repeat it, guess what? You can progress. You can develop your own stuff. It's like you go to engineering school. After you learn all the basic, you can be a design engineer. You can further design, further push the limit of the technology. Or else sitting down there is daydreaming and talking bullshit, okay? Living the fantasy, wasting money. Screw up people who really want to learn things. So this is what I like to share with you today. If you don't like to watch my YouTube, please don't. I don't expect you to agree with me, but all whatever I said here is based on the Chinese teaching and science. It's not about me. Remember, I'm just a Horatio. I tell you what it is.